This might come as a surprise to some of you, but trading consistently is only a simple 3-step process. Hi traders, my name is Taylor with The Trader's Brain, and I'm a trader and a mindset coach for active traders. So did you know that trading consistently is only a simple 3-step process? Now, I might be tricking you a little bit because I said it was simple, but I did not say it's easy. In fact, trading for a lot of people, including myself, is one of the hardest things that we'll ever do. But the process of trading consistently is actually quite simple. So I want to talk in this video about the 3 simple steps to trading consistently. Step number 1, have an edge. If you're already an experienced trader, and I know some of you are, then you probably have an edge, or at least you know what your edge is. For everyone else, an edge is a set of rules for trading that have a statistical probability of profit. Having an edge means that over a series of a number of trades, not each individual trade, but a series of trades, and that could be a series of 10 or 20 or 50, whatever it is for your system, but over this series of trades, your system or your rules will consistently yield a profit. Having an edge is foundational to being a successful trader. You simply cannot create consistent success unless you have an edge. And just as a word of caution, if you're trading right now without having that statistical probability of profit on your side, without having an edge, then please, you should stop trading. Go find an edge. You can buy it, you can build it, you can develop it, but please have an edge before you trade. It's that important. Step number 2, have a process. So I just finished this diet with my wife, and I started thinking about the relationship between dieting and trading, and there's a lot of parallels there. So in dieting, you have a very specific goal in mind. You want to lose a certain number of pounds. In trading, you probably have a certain goal in mind, a number of pips or ticks or P&L that you're trying to reach. And if you think about dieting, there's a lot of different diets that you can choose from. There's keto and paleo and Weight Watchers, and the list is virtually endless. Diets are like your edge in trading. They're the very specific rules that if you follow them, you know that you're going to lose weight. But before you start, you have to take that diet and incorporate it into your life. You have to surround the rules of the diet with a process that works for you. And that process might include sitting down and doing meal planning. It might include you looking at food substitutions. You might want to swap out kale. Please swap out kale for something else, anything else. Romaine. You might need to get a mentor or a coach. You might need to put rule exceptions in place. You have a big event or wedding that's coming up, right? So you can anticipate rule exceptions. Anything that's going to help you increase your ability to follow the rules of the diet, that's what you put into your process. So having the set of rules, the edge, right, the diet is one thing, but you need to have a process by which you can follow and execute those rules. Trading is no different. In fact, having a process is as important as having an edge. A trading process includes all the things to increase your ability to execute the rules of your edge. And these things might include daily prep, weekly reviews, tracking your statistics, getting mentoring, developing a trading plan, putting in place daily loss limits, which I strongly recommend everybody do, and even rules around position sizing and scaling, when you're going to move up in volume and when you're going to move down in volume. All of these things you incorporate into your process to help you execute your edge. And the third thing, managing urges. And I faked you out a little bit because I bet you thought I was going to say mindset. Well, that's pretty close. The whole reason for creating a consistently successful mindset is to help us manage our urges. And as humans, anytime we have a set of rules to follow, whether it's dieting or working out or trading, we're going to have urges. When you're dieting, that urge might be to go out and grab that piece of chocolate or that piece of cake. If you've got a goal that you're in a set of rules you're following for working out, it might be an urge to not put your shoes on, right? And in trading, you have very frequently, you have under traders and over traders. If you're an under trader, you have urges that keep you from pressing the button, even though your process is screaming at you that you need to enter. For over traders, those urges are the ones that keep you hammering in over and over again when you really should just be sitting on your hands. Our urges are actually what keeps us from following our trading process and executing our edge. So, developing a consistently successful mindset is what enables us to overcome those negative urges. Now, there's a lot of great traders out there that can teach others how to find an edge or how to develop a really great process that works. But managing your urges and executing your process is one of the hardest skills to learn and practice in trading. When you hear about how 95% of traders fail, remember that they either don't have an edge, they don't have a process, or they can't manage their urges. To be consistently successful, these are the 3 simple steps that you need to follow. So think about where you're at with your own trading. First, check and make sure that you have an edge. If you don't, start there. You need to be confident that over a series of trades, your rules yield a consistent profit. Second, develop an effective process that helps you to execute on that edge as best you can. And third, work to develop a consistently successful trader's mindset so that you can manage urges. Take a look at your own trading and figure out, are you an under trader? Are you an over trader? Are you a little bit of both? And when do you have urges when you're under trading? When do you have urges when you're over trading? Identify what those urges are and work on the mindset that will help eliminate those or reduce their influence on your decision making. So there you have it, the 3 simple but definitely not easy steps to becoming a consistently successful trader. Now, if you're working to become a consistently successful trader and want to learn how you can better manage your urges, visit www.thetradersbrain.com and schedule a coaching session. I'd love to meet with you and love to talk to you more about this. Until then, happy trading.